Yes. So I believe already people posting questions as well. Please keep your questions posted. My colleagues, Natasha is actually making a note of those, and we'll try to answer as many as possible in the session. Since we have a very short time, we'll try to have the practical session
Yeah,
today.
please just keep posting your questions towards the end. We'll take each and every question, like we did yesterday's webinar. And
Yes.
whatever questions come our way, we'll even create another video and upload that into our YouTube channel so that you can see
Yes.
it as and when it's convenient for you.
Yes. Yes. So yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Prakash. I believe you might be attending previous sessions of us. So today we'll be discussing about the image editing practices, or say best practices, you can say, or what are the tools we have. And today we would be discussing on one particular tool, which will make it more easy for you need not to install an application, or you have a paid version as well as free version. We'll talk about the limitations as well. How to get the paid version specifically for schools. This platform provides a even the premium plan, they provide it free, so that also will take you through, right? So why image editing, like, right? We can use the images as it is, that would be the point, right? But for the websites, should use the high resolution images. That doesn't mean we put the very high resolution in the sense like 10 MB file, or 20 MB file. We should not be uploading it. That will cause a lot of other issues. So we'll discuss that going forward. Also, we have to display the information what we want to convey in that one particular image. Instead of a lot of content we can write, or a video, instead of doing all that, here what we do is one image should represent about your brand, or maybe one promotional message, or a banner, right? Like the slider images or the birthday greetings, anything, etc. Right? In the pictorial representation, if you can display, that would be the great, it will convey the message what you want to intend to have. So we'll be discussing Canva. Canva.com is the platform, which is a cloud-based platform where you don't need to install it in your machine, right? Like say, for other applications, there will be limitations, or kind of you need to have a high-end machine to install that softwares and all that. But for this application, even if you have a basic desktop or a laptop, you would be able to access this application, right? So in the practical session, I'll take you through, and it provides a lot of templates. For teachers, if I have to say, it provides a lot of templates for you, starting from the documents, presentations, even the videos. If you want to make, it will provide a lot of templates for you. You just pick the template, edit it according to your audience. Like say, for which standard you're preparing or which subject you're preparing, change the content and present it. So, like if it takes half a day, using Canva, you can make it within an half an hour or 1 hour. And also it provides image editing capabilities. If you have an image where you wanted to edit certain things, like say remove the background or change the color, transparency, all that things, we can do it in the Canva itself. So while doing the editing, right, you should be having a little understanding on how to place the image. Now you can see here image composition, right? Rule of thirds, we say how the placement should be, whether it should be center aligned, left aligned. Depending on your requirement, you can do that, right? So how all that can be done in I mean to say Canva. We are take you through the practical section and the framing per se, how we can actually place it. And Canva provides a lot of easy options. You can frame the picture how you want it to be. For example, if you wanted to show it as in the mobile, how it looks, the same representation, you can do it in the Canva and present it in your, in your slides. So one example would be background remover. Of course, Canva have a background removal option, but it comes in the paid version. If you're not having the paid version, in the free version, you cannot do it. Whereas in the free tools also available, like say there is a website called remove.bg. you can click on that. I mean, you can open the website, upload the image, it will remove the background for you. So, that also I will take you through. So editing is fine, but how about what format we need, right? Of course, Minerva team, from our colleagues, you will be getting certain recommendations, what formats to use, what dimensions, right? When you're saving it, how to do that as well, we'll practice now. So whether it's a JPG format, PNG format, etc. And what is the compression and size, right? Like we talked about, the maximum file size will be there where you're uploading or where you're using your content. During that time, how we can reduce it? I believe one of our attendees is already asking a question, how to compress or how to resize, right? So that comes under this section. We'll take you to that session, how to do that. And what is the best practices? Of course, we need a high quality image, but at the same time, it should not be large in the file size. So we have to have a good quality of image, but without taking much space. What happens, like if I'm putting like a lot of high, like say 10 MB files, right? Your website loading times, right? It will vary. For a person who is having very low bandwidth, for them, it will take a lot of time to load the images. That will actually take, give a negative kind of, experience for them, right? So we should have the quality, the same time, it should load faster. How to do that, right? Sorry. Also, there is a concern. What if I'm using an image which is copyright image? Can we use that image? Right? No, we are not supposed to use any copyright images. So how to get those royalty-free images, how we can get it? That also will take you. So let me take it to the practical session. So canva.com is the platform what we use. Right, you have a free plan where you can subscribe to the free plan and start using it. Also, we have a Canva Pro, right? So we will take you through the process how you can get. As a teacher, there is an option to get the premium plan free, right? Of course, that will come with some limitations, but for teachers, it is a very good plan, right? So here you can see from the free plan to the paid plan, what are the differences? You get all these features, drag and drop editor. Let me zoom in for you to. And it has like 250,000 plus templates where all your subjects are, any topic you take, you will get a template, right? Also, you'll get a lot of photos. Like when I said copyright images, when you're taking a photos from here, those photos, you can use it. You can reuse it, right? Okay, one example would be, now if I go to google.com and try to search for it, say, teachers in India. I'm going to images. Now tell me, if anyone wanted to discuss, can I use any of these images? Can we use? Answer is no. We are not supposed to use any of these images, when using it for your presentation or in your website if you want to use. So how that difference, how to get that is, if you go to tools, you can see here, there is something called usage rights, right? So if you select this, there is two options. One is a Creative Commons license, another is commercial and other license. So this is the commercial and other license photos where other people uploaded with their copyright, so those images I'm not supposed to use. So when I'm searching for image, I should come to the tools, right? In the tools usage rights, here I should select a Creative Commons license. If I select this, then you can see the images loaded now is different compared to the previous, right? Now these images I can actually review. But you can see there is quality wise, I hardly see any, a better quality here, right? Again, for that, there is an option called size. You can come here and select a large size. see, these are the images you can reuse it because it comes under Creative Commons license, right? So this is one. Also, I'll help you with the other tools. Like say there is something called pexels.com. Okay, from here you can download the images free of cost, whether it's a photo, video, anything. If you select a video, you can download a video and you can reuse that as many times you want, as many places you can, you want. So this is one. Then apart from that, there is other, like say in the free plan, you get 5 GB of storage, whereas in the paid plan, you get 1 TB of storage, right? So let me take you through the actual interface after logging in. So this is the interface you get. On the top, you will be able to see a navigation menu. On the left-hand side, there is a menu where you can actually segregate to your projects or, your particular segregation, you can do it. Templates, that is what I said. Now, what is you wanted to create, right? Like say, if you want to create a presentation, you can select this. So basically it will take you through the different size or, different dimensions. Now for Facebook, what is the dimension? 940 by 788 pixels, right? For Facebook cover, what is that? For logo, what is the color? So you have various options here where you can create, like say for education, teachers and schools, for case studies, students, you have thousands of templates, right? So here I can select a created design. Now, for example, if I'm looking for say one particular purpose, right? Like say in our website requirement, so we have 510 by 1100 for slider image. When it comes to, it is 1100 by 510. I'm sorry, this is opposite side. So while I'll share this presentation with you guys, that time I'll make it correction. So it should be 1100 width and height should be 510, right? So what I can do, I can come to the portal now. If I'm not getting option here, I can come to the custom size. 1100 width, height is 510. Create. So by default, it will show the templates here. But for you, it is an image you wanted to present, right? So you can go to the photos and pick anything like you have. You can search for. For example, if you're taking this image, you can drag and drop into this. And right click and say, set images background. So it will perfectly fit into that particular size. If not, you want to adjust it. Like we said, right, the framing and all. You can double click on the image and see you can change it accordingly. You can see here. Now I want it to be all the students' faces should be shown up to their hands, where their hands are, raised. So up to there, I'll select and click on done. Right. If I'm going with a paid plan, in that I'll get an option called BG remover. And there is a lot of other tools. Like say, now these students, you are putting in your slide, in your website. You don't want to be this blackboard to be shown there. So what I can do, I can select the image. I can select the BG remover. You can see that how easy it is. It is done. The same thing if you want to do it in other softwares. I mean, you should have a learning, you should have already learned it, or else it will take a lot of time, right? But here that happens in like very quick manner. So I'll clone this, like say I will duplicate this. There's an option called duplicate. So I'll duplicate this. Let me reduce this size. See, I'm duplicating the same image. Now I can bring the text elements onto that. I can drag and where exactly I want. Now, if you see here, the text is not visible, right? Now, what I can do, either I can actually select that particular component, go to the effects, and make a background to that text. You see here, now putting a little yellowish background behind, now the text is more clear, right? If we can do this, or again, I'm duplicating this. Instead of using the effects section, I'll remove the background. I'll go to elements. I can bring something like this. Right, so this color, I can change it according to our requirement. Right, like this. Now this is done. I mean, maybe you done with the, for slider image, you made the one particular image.
Prakash, I'll just interrupt for a minute.
Yeah, please.
One of the persons has said that the session is very useful. Can we have a recorded session later? Can you kindly show them the YouTube channel where we are uploading everything that we are doing in these webinars?
Yes.
So if you could just kindly show them, and ma'am, sir, if you can just subscribe to that channel, so you'll continue to get notifications, because we are making these webinars or lessons, everything pertaining to DAVs. What all help we can do, we are trying to give you either through webinars, or then again, that same thing is being uploaded onto the YouTube channel. But then we don't have a way to push information to you individually. So in case you subscribe to the YouTube, you'll be receiving notifications that a new video has gone. So Prakash, if you could just, tell them that also, please. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, thanks. Natasha, if you don't mind, can you share the YouTube channel link in the chart window? And
Yes, sir.
yeah, thank you. Yeah. So here, when we adding these images, I mean, maybe this particular dimension, what we selected, we are already done with the slider part. Now, what if you want to use the similar image, for the profile image, or, for a different purpose altogether, right? So what we can do is, in Canva, we have an option called magic switch, where what you're seeing it here. Earlier, it used to call as a resize, but now it's called a magic switch. Now we have 3 images created here, right? Now I can select that magic switch. See, you have an option here, whether it's for presentation or, different purpose, like say 1080 by 1080 pixel is used for the social media, like Instagram, the posts, what you see, right? That is under this particular dimension. Or in our requirement itself, we said 180 by 160 pixel, right? So what I can do, I can actually simply come here, custom size, and I can put that, dimension here. Right. So maybe the same image, I want to use it for a different purpose. So I'm using it for social media per se. I'll select 1080 by 1080. Right. So also here you can see it's a pixel, inches, cm, right? Sorry. For our website, we given everything in pixel, dimensions. But if you using a different application there, you wanted to use these things, you can actually select this. Right. But for our website, we giving everything in the pixel ratio. So select the PX in this part. So then continue. So now what it does is Canva has intelligence or AI inbuilt to that. So it will do the entire work for you. I mean, you need not to copy this to or redo the complete work again from the scratch. It does the job. Now you have to just say copy and resize it. Now, if I open this, most of the work or most of the changes or corrections is done. See, maybe you have to change a little bit. Like say now, of course, kids are getting little, cropped images. Maybe for better thing, I can actually select and make it more. So that we will not be showing any, left like that, right? So we can change this accordingly. So like that, you can do it from same screen itself. And you have in the element section, you have a lot of things like say for teachers, maybe let me see, what is it? Teachers, see these icons. Now, if I'm using an image, I can actually bring this particular element here and put your content in the right hand side. Select a text box, bring the text, and save this and upload it in your website or in your presentation, anywhere you want. And also you have these capabilities, like say, for example, this text should be on a vertical. So I can just come here and say, turn like this.
Prakash, I have a question. In case we want to customize it, use our images, and with respect to these icons that we're picking up from Canva, let's say we want to do a school building, and with that we want to use some images. Is that possible?
Yes. So here we have school.
So if we
building.
have our own school building, we don't pick it up from the Canva, but we use our own image.
Yes. We can do that.
We can do that.
See, now, so here, so in that case, I can come to the photos. Here, icons I went, right? Like elements I went. But if I want a school building, I can go to photos. So I can select like this.
Some of the people are saying that audio is low. Is it because I can hear very clearly? Sagar, could you please check your internet and the audio settings also? Because we are also doing it from different locations, and Prakash is very clear to me.
Yeah, I can hear your voice as well.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, if any others also facing the same problem, do let us know in the chat section. Maybe.
But anyways, do have a look at this, and then we'll be uploading the recorded session also into the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes, Prakash.
Yeah. So, yeah. So now once this is done, what we do is we go to the share option. Here you select the download. This is where you have to select the right format, what you intend to use for. Like say, maybe for JPG is sufficient for most of the places. And some places you might want to use the PNG format. And Canva by default recommends PNG format for the images for the better quality purpose. Right. But apart from that, you do have a PDF, MP4, these as well. We do have plans to connect a advanced session. So in that we will be showing you, how to do the video editing as well using Canva itself. So yeah. So here I can set the PNG, and when I'm setting PNG, you also see the quality here, right? So the higher quality, if I import, the size of the file, right, it will increase. So maybe you can actually check it out and see what exactly the right format or right file size your platform allows. For example, for our DAV new website design, we are limiting that to 2 MB, I believe. So up to 2 MB, you can actually go and check that one. And then which exact image, for example, if I'm created 4 templates. Now, when I approach my principal, right, my principal might say, go for the third one. Third format is good. Let us put that, they say. So I can select that particular format, particular file, which is third page. So I'll select the third page and download this. So it will download in PNG format. Third page, it will download. I believe that's clear, right? So, and also it has that compressed file, which is lower quality. Maybe try it out. If it works for you, if the quality works, maybe after you uploading it, try to open the website in, different systems and see. Now the same way, whichever file size, like say, 600 by 500 pixel you want, you can just select that and, open that, and you can start creating the image how you want. And then one more option I want to show it here. After the elements, I can go to in the elements only, that's a part of elements. So there is something called frames. See, I can bring a frame here. This is in a circular shape. Now maybe I want one more frame which is in a mobile shape. Okay, these are like what do you call it? Negative, right? I mean, the earlier days, the video reel will be there in that format. Now, how this helps is, now you want to display something in this particular shape, but you have a photo, right? You cannot crop that in a circular shape. So what you can do is you can use this frame section and go to the photos. Of course, you can upload your own photos as well. Like say when you have your school photos, students or event photos, you can upload into your particular upload section and put it here. So I'm selecting uploads, photos. Here I'll select, say, teachers. So I'm taking this person. Now, if I drag it to normally, it will go and sit somewhere like, say, like this. But when I'm dragging it, if I drop it onto the particular shape, what I brought already, the frame, it will perfectly fit into that. Hope you got this right. Let me take a different image here. So I'm taking this teacher with the kids. I'm bringing it here into this second frame. But if you see, maybe the placement is not correct according to you. So I can double click on that, and I want to show the teacher with this kid, right? So maybe like this, I can drag it, or towards right, where these two people are there. That's all, you're done. Right, so I mean, this is easy to, maybe after you've practiced 2 times or 3 times, it will become very easy for you. Please practice it. So you have to just find an option, like say, select the image, drag and drop onto that frame. Now you see, earlier already I pulled one photo. Now when I'm bring one more photo, it is simply replacing the existing image. Right? So let me try with this image, how this does. Because in this photo, that teacher is standing on the towards right? So see, her, part of her image is cropped. What I can do, I can double click on that. I can adjust it a little bit. Right? Is that clear? I mean, maybe.
Yeah, this is very, very clear. Very nicely explained, Prakash.
So here, thanks, Vitu. Yeah. So here you have a lot of templates, like, I mean, elements, frames, or maybe you're creating a presentation and you wanted to show it as if it is in the computer. So what I can do, you can say computer frame. See, like this you get. You can bring any of these elements and, try to place the image perfectly fit into that. See, these are the different frames, according to the computer. See, this is the one I'm talking about. This is a desktop. Also, you want to show like this, a laptop. So you can bring the photo into that particular frame. So it will perfectly fit into that. So as if you are actually displaying a computer in that your school teacher.
1 minute. One of the persons is asking that, a few of these options require a premium plan. We already started with the webinar saying that teachers can avail the premium plan free of cost. So that is why it becomes very effective for teachers to use this for their presentations, for website, for Flex. One person has asked, can we use it for Flex with multiple images? Yes, we can do that also, because you can have customized sizes in this. So you can basically do it for anything you want. Canva can be used for all kinds of presentations. And you can do it just even teaching in the classroom. It's so comfortable doing these images. So yes, we can do flex. We can use the premium plan. Prakash, do they have to upload some documents and all to take that flex premium plan?
Yes, I'll cover that.
Okay, we'll be covering that. Thank you.
Because most of the in the poll, most of the people ask for that, so we'll share that.
Yes.
Thanks. So yeah, this is how we actually do that, and after that again go to share, download it for which format you do, right? So yeah, we already reached to this. Any okay, maybe Ashutosh, you want to cover the Photoshop part?
Yeah, will Ashutosh, can you share your screen, please?
Yeah.
I hope Canva is clear, because we can always do another webinar to show advanced Canva skills for people who are interested in learning that. And today we'll try and show you another tool, that is Photoshop. And as you're aware that Photoshop, you do require a license for that if you want to use Adobe softwares in your system. So what Ashutosh here has done is, Ashutosh, can you show the size here, please? See, if you look at he's opened a new image, and the size here is 1100 pixels. Again, what Prakash had told you is that everything we do for the website or for our work, we use it in pixels, and the height is 510 pixels. Can you show the new design also, Ashutosh, of the website? Wherein we are using the one of the test websites. Can you open that? How many of you are aware that the new website design is being launched? Slowly, we are shifting the old websites to new websites. So if you look at this, this is what we are trying to explain today. Ashutosh, please show the sliders. See, we are trying to explain how to do these sliders, but if you look at the website, just scroll down. Definitely, you have to bring up the image of the principal about the school. If you look at this important message by DAV management, this again, you have to work on this picture again. Please go down, scroll down. Ashutosh. See, inside the school, you will have to do some kind of image editing for activities, for achievements, for social awareness. And if you scroll down again, any more images are there? That's it. So see, again, we have a photo gallery. So cutting, chopping for the photo gallery also is part of this. So let's go back to Photoshop again. Today, we'll only be explaining the sliders. So we know that the width of the R slider is 1100 by 510. Okay. Ashutosh, can you show us how to merge two images, genuine images of school? So here we picked up one image from the classroom and one image from the playground. Now we want to merge these two and showcase as one slider. So can you show the size of this image, Ashutosh? Now this image is something that you have captured from your cameras. And if you look at the size, it's 5472 pixels by 3648 pixels, which is huge. Now, if I try to stretch it or make it small, you will distort it. Ashutosh, can you just do a percentage? Width, can you make it? No, not here. Can you just remove this scale, this constraint proportions? Down, down. Okay, just cancel this. Again, go to image and make it smaller. Make it 1200. No, just make it 1200. So now what we've done is we've resized this image, but we've kept it slightly bigger than our slider. We're going to copy the image and we are going to go and drop it onto the original image. But as Prakash was showing you, Canva does a lot of artificial intelligence for you. It actually does work for you. But otherwise, these tools, you actually have to put work into that. Resize this, Ashutosh. What area do we want to put up? Okay, we just want to put up I love DAV school here. Now we'll pull up another image. Again, we know that this is a huge size image. So we are going to make it smaller. Okay. Copy this image and paste it onto the original image. Now we have two images, one on top of the other, and we are going to, with the help of an eraser, we are going to remove the content that we don't need from one of the images. So what is happening as a result? The merging of the two images happening. Now, when you actually see this image, you'll not be able to see what is, which is the first image and which is the second image. Ashutosh, can you save this, please? Now I'm saving it for the web. Show it again, Ashutosh. Close this and show it again. Now, when we say it save for web. We don't say save as, we say for save for web because it's going to compress the image. Here, if you see the quality is high, we've taken high and quality is 100%. And look at the size of, look at the mouse, the size is showing as 484K, which is a huge size. Prakash was talking about the size of the image. If the size of the image is small, the images will open up very fast on the internet. And I'm going to make the quality also not high, but medium. Ashutosh, just let's see what happens if we make it medium. Okay, if we make it low, what happens? See, if you look at the image, no, it's gonna get distorted. So I'm not very happy with the low size, even though my image becomes very small, 43. So let's keep it on medium. Let's keep the quality as 60. This you can play with this, you know, if your Photoshop is there in your systems, you can play with it. Now, if you look at the size, it's come down to 136K, which is a small image. And we are going to save this. Ashu, can you save this, please? So we'll say slider 1 or slider 2. Save it. And let's put some text on this also. Just add slider here. Maybe just put it at the bottom. We can put it wherever. Now again, save it. Slider 2. Now, if you close the Photoshop and show us those two sliders. See, this is one image. It looks very good. The quality is good and the image is very small. But if you upload images from your cameras, that is going to be a few MBs and it's not going to open up. Can you show me the second image also, slider 2? So that's it. Any questions? Thank you, Ashutosh. Back to you, Prakash. So this is another tool for which you need a little bit of skills. But yes, Photoshop is another tool through which you can do a lot of stuff with respect to your sliders.
Yes, thanks, Ashutosh. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we talked about this paid feature of removing the background. So there is a website called remove.bg, right? I can use this website as well if I want to remove the background of an image. So maybe you trying to find a perfect image for your requirement. You go to this pexels.com and I say school kid. Let me take this photo. So here also you have an option. See this custom dimension, right? So while downloading also, you can actually take this. So this will help you in various places. May not be for the teachers, but for other requirement as well. So I can actually put the exact size I want. I can download it. So here for our case, I'm taking a medium quality. I'm downloading this file. Right. So once I download, I can go to this remove.bg website. I can go upload image. and select that image. Now this tool will do the magic and it will do the entirely removing the background for. See that? There's nothing, only except the kids, nothing is there. I can simply download this and use it in our places, in our website or in our presentation. As if these kids are sitting in your classroom, you can meet it. So this is one of the service, another service. So like how Ashutosh shown, we have alternate options as well.
Actually, how they can do it is, Prakash, they can remove the background, then they can put in their school web background in the image and
Yes.
make it customized and make it look as if those two kids are actually sitting in their classroom or in the playground or in front of the building, you know. So sometimes because when you try to take photographs, you can't get the best of photographs. But maybe from some angle, the building is looking nice. So you can merge those images and use them for your sliders or wherever in the website or even for your presentations.
Yes, yes. So yeah, these are also alternatives to Canva or the Photoshop. Like say Photoshop Express is there, which comes with the limitations like Canva free plan, and it does pretty good job if you having experience on it. Then GIMP is a little it's an open source software where you can download it free of cost and use it. And this software you can, starting from photo editing, video editing, you can even create the like say animated videos as well. But it's a advanced version, but it is free. I mean, it's an open source. Open source means you can download it and use it free of cost. Then there is another application called Paint.net that also will help you.
One question has come: in which format we should save photos from Remove BG? That is
that's up to you. I mean, see, you have an option like say download HD. It will download. I mean, of course, I have to log into this. It's a free. It will have a limitation of one time or twice per day or something. So you can download it in any format and use in your purpose, like wherever you
Prakash,
want.
what happens if they download in a JPEG format? No, the background will become white. So what you need actually is you need a transparent background. So do download that in the PNG format.
PNG. That's what the
PNG
purpose
format,
of.
not the JPG format, because JPG format, the background will become white. Then again, the whole
Purpose will.
exercise, yeah, the whole purpose of removing the background is wasted, gone. So please download in the PNG format because then the transparency remains intact. You can take it into Canva or you can take it into Photoshop or any other tool that you're using.
So yeah, that is one. And also you wanted to know, let me share the poll results here. Okay, so we are explaining about how to get the Canva, right? So Canva is free for the education. So you have this option. We'll share the link as well. We will also send you the eligible criteria. Here you have an option. So if you comes under any of this, I'm sure you all belongs to this, right? So you have to upload an ID proof of representing one of these places. Then you will be eligible to get the premium plan free of cost.
My
So these
request,
steps also we share.
my request to the participants is, because a lot of questions are coming in, but obviously we can't show it today itself, everything. But from time to time, the only way we can connect with you is either through emails. But we don't know like which email is good for you, because for accountants it's going to be a different skill level, for teachers it's going to be a different skill level. So time to time now what we've started doing is we've started uploading on YouTube. So you will definitely get notifications from there. So at least that is one good way of connecting with us, because next time we might be doing a webinar which is not meant for teachers but is meant for accountants, maybe an Excel file or something like that. So do connect with the YouTube channel, because there we'll keep uploading, and whatever is relevant to you guys, please please see that. And if you feel something we've missed, write to us on help desk. Natasha, can you share the email ID? on helpdesk@minervainfo.com, and we'll try and create a video and then again upload there. Yes, Prakash,
Yeah.
sorry, I just
If you
escaped my mind. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Sorry. So what Ritu ma'am is saying is, if you have any questions, right, please feel free to put that into the email ID. So what we are, me or my team, what we do is we try to create a detailed video or step-by-step process, document or video, and share it with you, so that it will not only help you but others as well, right? Like, say now we have 100 plus people attending this session. Now I might have a question which will, if you answer that question, it will help others as well, right? So please do that. We encourage you to do that on a continuous process. Maybe even if it's a basic thing, please do ask us. Let's say in Canva, when we try to get the feedback, we are understanding that the process, right? It is very simple, but most of the people not aware of that process. Like, say, removing the background, or say how to merge photos. Now in Photoshop also you can do it. If you already aware of Photoshop, having experience, you can do that very easily. But people who is recently started editing photos and all, for them it becomes more complicated process. Canva is not advanced version, we cannot expect as a Photoshop, but these small things you can do it very quicker time. So yeah, this is the process how to get started with the Canva for education. And for teachers, for you, they're providing the as a benefit for you, so you can take this to your advantage and make use of it. And as I mentioned, it has like hundreds of templates. You go to education section, you have a lot of options here.
And if you have any questions, any queries you feel we've not covered up, as a teacher, you know more than us, please do ask us, and we'll create another video and upload that, or maybe have another webinar. Because even when we do try to send messages, maybe it's not reaching everywhere. So that is the reason why we are uploading these videos into the YouTube. So that people who were not able to come in today, even though they did register, but for some reason they were not able to get in. Like, I'm receiving messages on my phone and missed calls also. So for them, that YouTube is going to help out. But if we've missed out any questions, please get back to us. Because we can't do more than an hour's time, because we know that you have to go home. School closes around 2-ish to 3 o'clock. So maximum we can do is like 1 to 2 webinars. And this cannot be done on a daily basis also. So if you have any queries, least we can do is we can upload that information onto that. And plus we have some blogs and all. If you want, you can read that. So that again, we'll share it. Natasha, can you share the links to the blogs, please?
Sure, ma'am.
So we had some blogs on there was one question. I think we can unmute them also, Prakash, and they can ask us questions. One person was asking me for the notice board demo. Can you, sir, please raise your hand? One of the participants was asking me for a demo for the notice board. If you can just raise your hand, we'll just unmute you, sir. Or if you have any questions, if you can raise your hand, we can now take in questions.
Yeah, I think Satyadeep Mahta, you can unmute yourself and ask a question. Hello, Satyadeep. Can you hear us? Okay. Varinder Kaur. We are, yeah, you can unmute and you can ask a question if you have. आकाश कुमार, आप पूछ सकते हो. You can unmute.
आप अनम्यूट करके सर क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं. हमने अनम्यूट कर दिया है आपको.
सागर, आप कुछ क्वेश्चंस थे. आपने आई थिंक वॉल्यूम का बारे में कंप्लेंट किया था ना?
अभी भी वॉल्यूम का प्रॉब्लम है अभी आपको?
नहीं सर, अभी ठीक है ना. हम अभी वॉल्यूम अच्छी आ रही है, पहले नहीं आ रही थी, कम आ रही.
सर हो सकता है इंटरनेट अप डाउन हो, बट एनीवेज आप दोबारा इसको देख सकते हैं, क्योंकि बहुत चीजें आज प्रकाश ने दिखाई हैं. So many things even I learned during the webinar. आप इसको दोबारा देखिए और अगर आपको लगता है कुछ और हम हेल्प कर सकते हैं, we are always there to help out.
मैडम may I ask one question?
और मैम आपकी रिकॉर्डिंग अभी कहाँ पर होगी आपकी पड़ी हुई?
हाँ जी सर,
मुझे
बताइए।
अगर रिकॉर्डिंग दोबारा से पूरी देखनी हो, इस वेबिनार की अगर मुझे दोबारा से पूरी रिकॉर्डिंग देखनी हो तो कहाँ से देख सकते हैं? यूट्यूब पर?
सर आप हमारे
हाँ, YouTube।
देखिए, नताशा ने शेयर किया है चैनल यूट्यूब @Minerva Infotech। सर आप वहां सब्सक्राइब कर
Okay.
लीजिए, तो हम कैनवा की ही छोटे छोटे ना और वीडियोस डालेंगे तो आपको नोटिफिकेशन आती जाएगी।
मैडम एक्सक्यूज मी,
Yes,
आकाश
sir.
राठी बोल रहा हूँ। ये कैनवा यूज करने से पहले लॉगिन होना जरूरी है या नहीं?
सर
हाँ,
आपको, हाँ जी
you have to log in using your Gmail account.
जी
सर आपको अपना प्रोफाइल
You
बनाना
have to
है,
log in.
जीमेल आईडी से, जीमेल आईडी से लॉगिन करना है आपको।
ओके, देन ओनली वी कैन यूज ना मैडम?
एब्सोल्युटली सर, फ्री वर्जन आप वैसे भी
Yes.
यूज कर सकते हैं लॉगिन करके, क्योंकि आप जो अपना डेटा बनाएंगे, जो पोस्टर्स बनाएंगे या प्रेजेंटेशंस बनाएंगे, तो वो कैनवा आपको स्पेस देता है वहां सेव करने के लिए भी।
ओके,
आपकी जो लाइब्रेरी बनती जाएगी आप उसको रीयूज, आई थिंक प्रकाश वी कैन शो देम हाउ टू क्रिएट अ लाइब्रेरी इन वन ऑफ द वीडियोस।
Sure. Yes.
हम 2-4 दिन के बाद ना एक वीडियो अपलोड करेंगे जहाँ पे हम एज अ टीचर जाएंगे, अपने आप का फाइल क्रिएट करेंगे, लॉगिन करेंगे और 5-6 चीजें यूज करेंगे जो शायद मुझे आज यूज करनी है और फिर शायद 6 महीने बाद यूज करनी है, एंड वील कीप इट इन द कैनवा एंड रिट्रीव इट एज एंड व्हेन वी नीड इट सर। कोई इट्स अ गुड क्वेश्चन, सो वील शो यू हाउ टू डू दैट।
मैडम उसका एक रिक्वेस्ट है, देयर इज वन रिक्वेस्ट, वेन एवर यू आर गोइंग टू डू सच इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग्स, kindly do in the same manner. That means inform the principal, through that we can get the link and we can join. Otherwise
we did try to do that, लेकिन अभी शायद हमारे पास 200 रजिस्ट्रेशंस हुई हैं, लेकिन उसमें से भी काफी लोग रजिस्टर नहीं अंदर एंटर नहीं कर पाए फॉर वट एवर रीजंस, बट वील डू दैट।
मैडम उन लोगों के लिए हम लोग सफर क्यों करें? मतलब जो लोग सीखना चाह रहे हैं, अगर पॉसिबल हो तो क्या होता है कि फिर परमिशन क्या रहता है, टाइमिंग का स्लॉट्स रहता है ना स्कूल में, फिर वो अरेंजमेंट हो जाता है इफ अथॉरिटी इज एग्रीइंग
सर
अपॉन
हम
इट ना।
आरडीज के थ्रू कर रहे हैं, जब भी कर रहे हैं आरडीज के थ्रू कर रहे हैं, आरडीज टू प्रिंसिपल टू द टीचर, सो
यस
दैट
मैडम,
टाइम मिल जाता है।
इट वुड बी फ्रूटफुल एंड फिजिबल मैडम।
डू लेट अस नो कि आपको और क्या चीज हम दे सकते हैं, बिकॉज वी डू हैव नॉलेज, आईटी नॉलेज है हमारे पास, एंड वी वुड लाइक टू शेयर इट विद द कम्युनिटी, डीएवी कम्युनिटी। सो अगर आपको कुछ लगता है कि हमें ये भी आप वेबिनार इसके बारे में दीजिए, या कैनवा का हम डेफिनेटली एक एडवांस भी करेंगे, सो गेट बैक टू अस ऑन द हेल्प डेस्क सो दैट वी नो कि सो मेनी पार्टिसिपेंट्स आर इंटरेस्टेड एंड वील कम अप विद इट। एक्चुअली कैनवा का भी कुछ टीचर्स ने हमें लिखा था कि प्लीज शो अस हाउ टू यूज कैनवा, सो दैट इज व्हाई वी हैड दिस वेबिनार। एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस?
Yes, I think कोई PLS-41 बोल के एक हिंदी है, या आप अनम्यूट करके पूछ सकते हो। PLS-41।
सर आई एम नॉट गेटिंग इट, प्लीज रिपीट इट, स्पेल इट।
नहीं, यहाँ पे अटेंडीज में एक PLS-41 बोल के कोई अटेंड कर रहा
एक
था,
कोई
तो
और यूजर है जो क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहते हैं, आप अनम्यूट करके खुद को सर क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं आप हमसे।
ओके, चेतना जी आप पूछ सकते हो। किरण बुटियानी।
हाँ नमस्कार।
हेलो।
Am I audible?
यस मैम, यू आर ऑडिबल।
Yes.
मैम बताइए।
मैम वी वांट कि आप स्टेप बाय स्टेप सारा एक्सेस बताएं कि हम अपनी स्कूल की वेबसाइट कैसे अपडेट कर सकते हैं।
मैम ये आप प्रकाश कैन यू जस्ट शो अस। मैम एक मिनट, हम आपको यूट्यूब पे ले जाते हैं, वहाँ हमने स्टेप बाय स्टेप डाला है इसको ऑलरेडी। प्रकाश वो एक चैनल दिखा दीजिए जो हमने यूट्यूब पे।
हाउ टू अपलोड एवरीथिंग फॉर अपलोडिंग
इसका हमने वेबिनार, मैम एक मिनट, हमने ऑलरेडी इसका वेबिनार किया था एंड पीपल हु डिड अटेंड, हमने इसका फिर रिकॉर्डेड वेबिनार भी हमने यूट्यूब पे डाला। आप इसको लिंक ले लीजिए और यहाँ सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए मैम इस पे। मैम ये ऑलरेडी डाली हुई है जो आप पूछ रहे हैं ना, ये वाला हमने लिंक डाला हुआ है ऑलरेडी।
Devjit ji,
New website overview.
total 45 हो गए मुझे।
मैम
Good
ये
afternoon, sir.
देखिए, ये 2 weeks बैक हमने डाला है इसको। मैम यहाँ से आप चेक करिए इसे।
Yeah,
Ma'am, can you see this? Prakash, can you just open this for a minute? This video? No, the third one. The third one from the top, I think. मैम ये देखिए, हिंदी में और इंग्लिश में दोनों में डाला है हमने इसको। Right, ma'am? So your questions answered now. So if you just subscribe to this, तो आपको notifications आती जाएंगी जब हम वेबसाइट का डालते जाएंगे for notice board or how to upload TCs or how to upload things. मैम इसमें एक एक स्टेप करके सब कुछ है। प्रकाश थोड़ा सा इसको आगे मूव करिए। ये एक एक कंपोनेंट इसमें हमने डिस्कस किया है कि हाइलाइट्स कैसे करने हैं, आपको बैकएंड पे कैसे जाना है। यहाँ पे मैम है वो दोनों वीडियोस। एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस?
अपना नेविगेशन कैसे फॉर्म करें?
या देवजीत जी आप पूछ सकते हो।
So this is from West Bengal Zone Raniganj. Sir,
हाँ जी।
while we are creating the album for that, suppose I want to upload, so you cannot select all the photographs. I have to select one by one. No, sir. That is one question. And sir, after creating the album, if the parent want to download that particular picture and it is coming a small picture inside, though we have uploaded the picture of good quality, but the parents are unable to download in the, they are getting in the small inside. So that's two problems mainly we are facing.
सर
नहीं
ये
वेबसाइट में
सर प्लीज
Yes, sir.
प्लीज राइट टू अस एट हेल्प डेस्क एंड वील गिव यू द सॉल्यूशन टू दैट।
Did you get my
सर
question?
आपका क्वेश्चन मिल गया हमें। आप हमें जस्ट राइट टू अस ऑन हेल्प डेस्क एंड
Okay.
helpdesk@minervainfo.com and we'll send you step by step how to what to tell the parent.
Okay.
And ma'am, I've just written to you that you just you want you can take training for the website updation also from us, so that you can get in touch with the team Minerva. I just shared the email ID. Put in your username and your mobile number. Someone will call you and train you if you're new to this. If anybody is new to the website updation, they can just get back to us. And for images, I hope this was a success. This was useful to the participants. So if you can just raise your hand, that will be good.